Hello, everyone. Welcome to our show today called NG 英文. My name is John Drummond, or Yang Haoen.
Hello, 大家好，欢迎回到我们希平方的节目 NG 英文，我是 Angela。I
just wanted to say before we begin today, Happy New Year, everyone. 新年快乐. I'm wishing you all a wonderful beginning to 2021. We have a great show for you today with my Taiwanese friend Cindy Huang.
对啊，马上呢就要进入2021年了。虽然说还不是农历过年，但我们在这边也预祝大家新年快乐。那今天呢，我们很幸运的邀请到了舞工厂舞团的踢踏舞老师 Cindy 来到 NG 英文，跟大家聊她的舞蹈生涯，以及一路走来学英文、练英文的经验分享。
But before we get to the interview with Cindy and I,Angela is going to help us break down some different styles of dance and how we say them in English versus Chinese. Yeah. So take it away, Angela, here on NG 英文。
好的，没问题 John， 谢谢你的介绍。对啊，今天呢，我们要来跟大家聊几个各类舞蹈风格的英文说法。请大家赶快把你的 NG cheat sheet、你的 NG 英文笔记小抄准备好，我们要开始咯。首先，这里我们来练习几个待会在访谈中会不断提到的舞蹈相关用字。踢踏舞，我们说 tap dance。tap dance。那现代舞是 contemporary dance。contemporary dance。再来，嘻哈舞，各位听众朋友们知道吗？相信一定难不倒你，太简单了。高中、国中的这个热舞社常常都会用到。没错，就是 hip hop dance。hip hop dance。 好，或者呢也有人就直接称它为街舞 street dance。street dance。 只是啊它底下又有细分很多种，这部分呢我们因为时间关系就先不多说，但如果有兴趣的听众朋友，建议可以上网找相关资料哦。那舞蹈世界那么多元，当然也有不少其他风格的舞咯，像天鹅湖啦、胡桃钳这种搭配古典音乐的芭蕾舞，英文说法是 ballet。只是要小心哦，虽然它的拼法是 B-A-L-L-E-T， 但因为它其实是法文，所以字尾的 T 不发音，在念的时候念法上要多注意。再来，我们学一个小 S 和刘真都很爱跳的国标舞，它的英文名称是 ballroom dance。ballroom dance。 虽然说你看它这个字 B-A-L-L ball 就是一般我们熟悉的球，但是在这边呢，它其实意思是正式舞会，所以 ballroom dance 就是在这些正式舞厅里面所跳的舞，也就是我们讲的这个国标舞、国际标准舞。好，那这样子有比较了解了吗？希望刚才讲的这些对你的英文学习之路有所帮助。如果有漏掉没有听到或是写下的也不用担心，可以上我们的 Spotify 或是 YouTube 频道，随时要听几次就给它听几次，有什么问题也欢迎在底下留言让我们知道哦。那如果大家都准备好了的话，我们就赶快进入今天的访谈内容，听听 Cindy 老师的分享吧。
All right. As always, thank you, Miss Angela Ma, for that wonderful NG 英文 breakdown. My guest today on the show is Taiwanese. She is a dance teacher focusing on tap dance. She also dances hip-hop and many other styles of contemporary dance. She is a choreographer, a director, a drummer, a lover of all styles of dance and music, and so much more. So everyone, please welcome my good friend, Cindy.
Yay! Hi, everyone. I'm Cindy.
What's up, Cindy? Thank you for joining us here on NG 英文 today. So, Cindy, I am such a fan of your life as you are an incredible dancer, but more specifically, you focus on tap dancing.
Yes.
So can you share, first of all, what is tap dancing?
访谈一开始呢，我们来宾 Cindy 要来跟大家介绍 tap dance 踢踏舞。那不知道各位听众朋友是不是跟我一样哦，只要想到踢踏舞就会联想到好几年前爱尔兰很红的那个 Feet of Flames 火焰之舞呢？不过是说最近好像还是一样很红诶，这个月我还在那个台北小巨蛋看到一样还是有表演啊。反正总之呢，就是虽然说风格很像，但其实这种舞蹈是爱尔兰舞，是 Irish dance， 而我们今天讲的这个呢是美式踢踏舞。好，他说他们这个踢踏舞鞋呢，因为在鞋底有镶上铁片， 所以在跳舞的时候才会发出那种清脆、充满韵律、充满节奏感的声音。而且他们还提到啊，这个踢踏舞呢，其实常常都可以跟很多不同种类的音乐结合在一起跳哦。这我还真的都不知道诶，像是流行歌啦、嘻哈音乐，甚至是抒情歌等等，基本上呢就是一个很多功能、很万用的一个舞蹈风格。那这边他们不断提到的字 versatile 就是我们中文说的多用途、万用的意思。好像皮夹克、皮外套这种永远都不会退流行，很多场合时节都可以穿的外套，我们就也可以用 versatile 来形容。好啦，再讲下去我要停不下来了，赶快来听 Cindy 的分享吧。
Tap dance in Taiwan, most of people will think about tap dance is like Irish dance, but actually it's totally different. Tap dance is from America, and we have the metal in bottom of shoes, so our shoes can make some sounds, and so tap dance is kind of like play tempo and rhythm.
Yeah, that's a great explanation, Cindy. As you said, it's a dance style from America where it has, metal on the bottom of your shoes to make different sounds to different rhythm and tempo of music. And I've gotten to see some of your shows over the years, and they are so fun. And what I love about it is you can do it to hip-hop, you can do it to pop music, you can do it to slow, very melodic ballad music. And it's very versatile, is that right?
Yeah. I think the tap dance, it's really fun for me. It's like you say, it's really versatile. So for me, actually I learned hip-hop too. So I try to put some hip-hop mix and try to make people like feel closer with tap dance.
Yeah, that's awesome. So thinking about kind of all the projects and different dancing events that you have done here in Taiwan, you just finished your yearly show, is that correct?
Yes.
So what do you usually do for these big dance showcase events?
接下来他们会提到啊 Cindy 跟她的舞团最近才刚结束今年的年度舞蹈表演。那除了这以外呢 Cindy 她也有在做编舞哦，有时候还会指导他们这个每年的年度演出，而且呢也有跟他舞团其他的专业舞者一起在台北这间舞工厂舞团 Dance Works 当这个踢踏舞老师。Cindy 说呢，他们在教课之余也会跟学校还有一些公司这些商业机构合作演出，像最近年底了就会去一些公司的晚宴表演。所以如果想要跟他们合作啦，或者是听众朋友们有兴趣想要学这个老少咸宜的踢踏舞的话，就赶快找个时间研究他们的课程吧。那讲到这个踢踏舞John 也忍不住分享到说他弟以前也有学，其实而且还有上台演舞台剧，真是佩服。是说我曾经呢也有因为看了爱尔兰的那个火焰之舞而一度幻想自己穿着他们的舞鞋在台上看看那样跳，但是幻想你也知道就始终就只是幻想，没有真正实现过。好，来我们这边看个字 choreography 编舞，好，或是舞蹈设计，大家要小心哦，常常会有人把它跟这个 calligraphy 搞混，但这意思其实是书法。好 choreography 是编舞， calligraphy 书法，两个真的是天差地远，请大家务必要多注意。
For now, I do like choreography and I teach in the show, and sometimes I do like director for our yearly show.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I remember you also work for a company here as a dance teacher called Dance Works, is
yes,
that right?
Dance Works.
And so these showcase events that you do, these are with all of the professional dancers on your team?
Yes.
So what do you actually focus on at Dance Works with your professional dance team?
We do many shows, like some small show maybe at the school, and also some business showcase. Like for now it's December, so we do some year-end performance at the year-end party for some companies like HSBC or like Far East Group, kind of like that. And we also do TV shows with some singers or entertainer, and also we also have tap class at our studio.
Yeah, so essentially you could go to DanceWorks studios and take a tap dance class if you're interested.
And our student is like from 6 years old to 70 years old.
Yeah, that's so cool. It's never too late to start learning how to tap dance.
Yes.
That's so cool. My brother, I think I've told you, started in tap.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And I, at the time when I was living in America, I didn't really know about tap dancing. And he became a tap dancer for a drama,
wow.
like a theater drama. And I thought it was the coolest style of dancing. It was so fun to watch.
Yeah.
So a question I love to ask here on NG 英文 is, when did you actually begin to become a dancer? Was tap dancing the first style of dance that you became interested in?
听了这么多关于踢踏舞的事情之后，接下来 Cindy 会提到说其实他一开始并不是接触踢踏舞的。什么？原来他在5岁开始跳舞的时候，比较跟现代舞、芭蕾舞还有中国舞有接触。后来11岁那年呢，是因为在朋友的推荐介绍之下才开始学踢踏舞，而且还因为发现自己很喜欢这种舞蹈带来的韵律跟节奏感，就开始去学打鼓也太酷了吧。我们赶快来听这段分享。
Actually, no. I start to learn dance from like 5 or 6 years old. And at the first I start dance is learn like contemporary dance and ballet and like Chinese dance at the first. And I was study in dance class for high school and junior high school. But I started to learn tap dance from 11 years old. It's because my friend, she went to the tap class and she introduced me about tap dance. And so I want to try with her. Then after I try, I feel like, the rhythm and tempo things is really interested for me. So I feel like I fell in love with tap dance.
Yeah, you fell in love with the rhythm and the tempo of tap.
Yeah, it's really fun.
And something that I love that you also do is you also are learning how to be a drummer.
前面有没有提到呢 Cindy 因为对节奏很有兴趣，除了学踢踏舞以外，最近几年也开始学打鼓。他说其实自己一直都很喜欢鼓啦，后来是因为想说既然双脚可以驾驭，可以跳踢踏舞这种快速节奏的舞蹈，那不然就也来试试看，来挑战双手的节奏能力，学学打鼓。结果没想到呢，整个就完全不一样比想象中的难的很多。不过我想不用担心啦 Cindy 熟能生巧嘛， Practice makes perfect， 相信你对节奏的天分加上后天努力，一定很快就可以驾轻就熟。而且John也说啦，有看过你打鼓的影片，很有架势哦。那这边我们来练习2个在这几段访谈中一直不断被提到的字， tempo 还有 rhythm。 好，这2个呢其实很像，都有节奏的意思，只是要注意到这个 tempo 它也可以用来表示步调，带有节奏速度的意涵在。那 rhythm 表达出来的意思呢，就比较偏 melodic， 比较偏音乐的那种韵律感。好，或者是有时候也可以用来指某个动作的规则变化。
I feel it's really interesting because I really like drum actually. I just like tempo stuff. So I feel like, I can do rhythm on my feet, so maybe I can try on my hands too. So I start to learn drum in recently, like 2-3 years.
Yeah, it's so cool because you know how to keep tempo with so many different parts of your body with tap and keeping that rhythm, and so drumming is kind of fitting right into that, right?
Yeah.
But
it's so hard and totally different.
It's totally different because it's so much more with your hands.
Yes.
But I've seen some videos and you are getting very, very impressive on the drums.
Thank you.
Awesome. So thinking a little bit about the future in terms of your dance career, what do you want to be focusing on maybe in 2021 and beyond?
在这段访谈中呢，我们要来请 Cindy 跟各位分享她对于明年2021年的计划。原来呢，她本来打算在今年要办一场个人表演，只是很可惜，因为 COVID， 因为这个肺炎疫情的关系被迫取消，所以希望明年呢可以按照原计划进行，在个人演出中运用踢踏舞和现代舞还有嘻哈的混搭元素，加上 DJ 的音乐刷盘效果， 为观众们带来一场特别的个人舞蹈表演。而且因为我们主持人 John 本身就有不少厉害的 DJ 朋友，所以呢他也打算帮 Cindy 找一个适合的人选来助阵。哇，这光是用听的就觉得这一定会是一场很精彩的演出，希望到时候有机会可以到现场亲眼目睹 Cindy 的跳舞。这边我们来看一个前面我们在 NG 英文有提到的字 contemporary。 好，它有当代现代的意思，像刚才提到的现代舞英文就是怎么讲记得吗？没错， contemporary dance。 好，那如果是当代艺术现代艺术的话，一般会用 contemporary art 来表示。好，或者呢像是现代文学的话呢，就会是 contemporary literature。 赶快来听 Cindy 的分享吧。
In 2021, I will try to focus on my own show, because actually I supposed to do my own show in this year, but it's because COVID, so we stop it. I cancel it. So for the 2021, I will try to restart again for my own show. And for my own show, my idea is because I learn contemporary dance and I learn hip hop, so I want to mix with tap dance. So I will have contemporary dancer with me and also hip hop dancer. And the fun, interesting things is I will invite DJ to play a bit with me. Yeah, and maybe the DJ can do scratch. Yeah, so I can play a bit with the DJ. Yeah, I think it's really interesting things.
Yeah, I remember when we kind of talked about that together. I was going to help you find some DJs. And yeah, you essentially want them to freestyle and scratch and kind of play with music, and you want to dance along with them.
Yeah.
So fun. Such a freestyle part of dancing and creating music on the DJ side as a producer. I love it. I'm looking forward to that show in 2021. Well, if you don't mind, can we transition a little bit into your language development?
Yes.
Because your English is so amazing. So when did you kind of fall in love with using English?
在这段内容里呢， Cindy 会跟大家讲到她学英文的心路历程。她说大概在5年前的时候，有跟朋友去美国待了5个月的时间学跳舞。虽然说是要去学跳舞，但毕竟也是要在一个说英文的环境待上将近半年的时间，势必会需要用英文来跟人家沟通，所以才开始认真练习。不然如果像是要去其他地方玩，或甚至只是要去餐厅吃个饭但不会点餐的话，就尴尬了。不过看来 Cindy 她的努力付出是有 paid off， 是有得到回报的像现在她就已经可以跟这样轻松自如的用英文来交谈。
From 5 years ago, it's because I decided to go to America for 5 months with my friends, and we go there for learn tap dance and hip hop. And before the trip, I feel like, I really need to learn English, and I really need to talk in English. Otherwise, I don't know how to live there for 5 months. And I think we went there for dance class, but we still need to talk with people. So yeah, at that time I start to feel like, I really need to learn English and I need to practice more.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, you're there for dance class, but in America, you're going to have to, go out to restaurants and travel around, and you need English for sure.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So you really put yourself in that environment with English, and you were like, okay, I need to learn. Awesome. Well, that makes me think then a little bit more about kind of some tips and advice. So can you share with our audience at that time, what really helped you learn English, would you say?
接下来在这段访谈中呢，我们要请 Cindy 跟各位听众朋友们分享一些她之前学英文的小撇步小撇步。她说最重要的一点就是要多多练习，有机会就开口说，让自己去多讲英文要多用多讲才会越来越进步。像以前他其实也有几次是去美国上跳舞课，但那时候呢，因为都有老师带队，老师就会直接帮忙跟当地人沟通嘛，不会需要 Cindy 讲任何英文，所以也就没有什么特别机会去练习。后来长大要自己去了，在美国什么都要自己来，才意识到说英文口说的重要性，还特别呢去补习班练对话，增加练习讲英文的机会。 而且现在因为肺炎疫情的关系，他美国的跳舞课程也都转线上，用 Zoom 来上课，所以让他除了要这个练习音听，要把耳朵打开专心听老师在讲什么以外，也额外增加了实际练习英文的机会。
I think you need to practice and try to talk more in the language you learn, because I think if you can use more, then you can improve more. And because actually before, when I was teenager, I went to America a few times with my dance teacher, but at that time I don't really need to talk because my teacher will help me everything. So at that time I don't speak English at America, so I didn't really practice. Then before I go to my trip for 5 months, I've realized I need to do things by myself. So I need to really practice more. So I went to cram school for conversation class.
Yeah, Cindy, that's absolutely right. So you're kind of saying, to sum that up, the last few times you went to America before you went on that 5-month trip, you always had someone who spoke English better than you. And so you never spoke English that much.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you realized you were going by yourself or with your friends who you maybe already spoke better English than them, and now you're on your own. So yeah, you took some bushiban style cram school classes, and that's great. Yeah, I love that. Did you ever watch a lot of dance videos or music videos or anything like that in English?
Yeah, but for the tap class or the tap video, it's like we use feet to speak our language, so it's not really English one. Yeah.
Yeah, you are fluent in body language.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. But I think it's cool because you probably do watch a lot of videos about dancing in English.
Yeah.
But you're right. You can just watch them. You don't need to listen to them.
Yeah. But now because the COVID, so some teacher from America, they start to use Zoom to have the online class, and I take some class with them, and it's all English. So, and you need to more focus on what they say, otherwise, because sometimes the Wi-Fi is not really good, so you really need to hear what they say. So yeah,
I agree. Yeah, the Wi-Fi cuts out and you're like, oh, I can't see what they're doing, so I need to listen to them. Yeah, totally. Awesome, Cindy. Well, that's bringing me to a question I love to ask here on NG英文, and that is, do you remember any times where you maybe kind of made some mistakes in English over the years?
紧接着 Cindy 讲到他曾经有一次听到有人说 naughty 这个字，但不知道是什么意思，所以就用 Google 翻译。好，那大家也知道这个翻译机呢，它不一定是要用打字的嘛。如果你把麦克风打开，也是可以就你直接讲出你要翻的那个字，用念的这样。那一次呢，因为 Cindy 她不知道 naughty 是什么，那大概也不知道怎么拼，就直接对 Google 翻译用讲说 naughty， 结果可能因为发音的关系，让 Google 以为他是在讲 no teeth， 没有牙齿，殊不知 Cindy 其实想要查的字是naughty naughty， 是说这个字大家知道是什么意思吗？如果呢是一般对小朋友的用法的话，那就是形容他调皮捣蛋。好，那如果是形容大人的话呢，有时候会比较带有一点18禁的意味在啦齁。至于是什么意思，我就留给各位一些想象空间，留给大家去查字典咯。我们赶快来听这样有趣的分享。
Yeah, I do have a story. It's I hear someone say something about naughty, and at that time, I don't know what's the naughty mean in Chinese. So I just use my Google Voice Translate to try to search, and I just say, oh, what's naughty in Chinese? And my Google just answer me oh, naughty in Chinese is 没有牙齿. So my Google thought I say is no teeth. I feel okay, my pronounce have some problem. I need to train on that.
Yeah, so you're trying to say naughty.
Yeah,
like somebody's
naughty.
Bad
or
not good. And Google Translate heard no teeth.
Yeah. It's really funny. So for now, I really remember what's that the noted means in Chinese. I will never forget it.
That's so cute. Yeah, I love that story. Nice. Thank you for sharing. That is bringing us to our last question here on NG 英文, and that is, if you could go back in time and talk to a younger Cindy, would there be any advice you give yourself about dance, life, or language?
访谈进行到了最后，我们当然也是一样要来问 Cindy 她有没有什么话或是建议想要给以前的自己嘞。她说希望小 Cindy 面对事情的时候不要怕，要勇敢尝试人生中各种不同的事情，不同风格的舞蹈。好，或是像学语言的话呢也一样，胆子大一点就对了。像之前他去美国的时候啊，就是因为胆小不敢说，怕跟人家讲英文会讲不好被笑什么的，所以都没有什么的练习到。想说那个时候如果有把握机会多练习勇敢说英文的话，后来可能也不用再额外多花钱上补习班去学英文对话。那除了要勇敢讲英文以外，他也希望自己在社交方面可以再大方一些。毕竟现在的年纪啊，我们人脉，我们交朋友后很重要，所以交朋友不要太害羞，勇敢跟陌生人聊天，说不定就会因此交到新的好朋友。那我们现在就马上来听访谈最后这段内容。
I think I will tell younger Cindy, say, you need to don't be afraid and try all the things in your life or dance and language. Like in language, I feel if I can practice more and don't be afraid. When I was teenagers in America, like I try to talk with people, I don't think about like, people will judge me or something. Maybe I can improve more my English. Then I don't need to pay more money at the current school after. Yeah, and also in life too, because I think I'm kind of like shy people and sometimes I'm afraid too much. So in social, I don't think I'm really good in social. So like sometimes I will afraid about to talk with stranger. And when you are adult, you will know actually the social things is really important. So yeah, I kind of want to tell younger Cindy, or maybe also the Cindy now, say, don't be afraid and don't be shy to do everything.
That's so cute. Yeah, and it's so funny because you are a performer,
Yes.
So a lot of time, and you're the leader of your dance team.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of the leaders, excuse me. But yeah, you're usually having to talk in front of the audience and in front of your class. But yeah, to hear you're shy is very interesting. But I think that's very humble and that's very honest. And so thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
All right. So where can people follow along maybe with your life on social media? And where can they maybe sign up for some dance classes with DanceWorks?
For my group, DanceWorks, we have Facebook and also Instagram. So just type DanceWorks, 武工场踢踏舞团, you can find us. And my personal Instagram account is Cindy Huang, 15.
Cindy Huang 15.
15, yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, shout out to all of the dancers at DanceWorks. And thank you for joining us today on NG 英文 Cindy. And we will talk to you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Peace. All right. Well, that is our NG 英文 show for today. We hope everyone enjoyed listening to that. You can connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now Spotify. You can search NG 英文, or you can search on IG, NG English ICRT. And don't forget to tune in every Wednesday morning from 6:30 to 7 and Wednesday night from 9 to 9:30. We'll catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
好，那我们今天西平方的节目 NG 英文就到这边告一段落啦。感谢大家的收听，别忘了到 IG 搜寻我们的粉丝专页 NG 底线 English 再底线 ICRT。大家也要记得每周三早上6点半到7点，或是晚上9点到9点半，把广播调到 ICRT FM 100，准时收听我们节目哦。那也欢迎各位上网搜寻西平方的攻其不备课程，或者呢是到我们西平方的官网多读一些有关 NG 英文的文章，看看有哪些是可以吸收学起来的小撇步哦。我们下周见了，拜拜。